We're going to start your energy with this world card. Okay, somebody is seeing the world from a new lens. This could be a rosy lens, rosy glasses. Basically, just looking through things in a positive, from a positive perspective. In spite of the floaters, the negative floaters that you see, some maybe in the background. But I feel like these floaters are contributing to your new positive mindset. Okay. So let's pull more for this group here. This world card. I'm also hearing something like world star. Maybe somebody's rethinking their life decisions right now, and not being too selves for some of the sick things they did in the past. And I get this from this person laying in bed. Maybe somebody was bedbound in so many ways of speaking it. Maybe this person was bound to a bed and they ended up on World Star. And in any case, they're gonna be healed, whoever this is. Or maybe you ran into an ex or something, you saw them online doing some things. And then you got the world egg here. So you have the world egg and the world. And this is the Fool card. So it's like you come full circle, whoever this is. You come full circle to know who you are. I feel like this has to do with your creativity. Let's see who this is about. This is somebody who sees something that you've done and they're trying to hold it against you. Like they're saying like they know who you are and they're trying to judge you for it. They're going to be judged themselves. Anybody who judges is going to be judged. So they might as well just look at themselves. Whoever's watching you, trying to hate on you. And also you're going to learn from whatever this is happening to you. Somebody trying to throw you under the bus. This could be a Pisces. We got some Cancer energy here. All right, we have Cancer coming out 3 times. You could be dealing with a Aries, or this could be an Aries I'm talking to. ALU. We have Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra. We have Libra coming out twice. All right. We just got Cancer 4 times. So I definitely feel like this has to do with some Cancer energy. But definitely about the way you work. Something about you having a nurturing mentality. And maybe you nurtured this person who's now trying to hold something against you. Like, you loved me before, and why are you trying to act like you don't know me now? Okay, I feel like this person is being a DICK and trying to involve themselves in your life in some way. So also it's like they misjudged you. They thought they knew you, but they don't know you at all. And they don't realize just how dedicated you are to your cause. Because I feel like they calling you outside your name and insulting you in some way, but they just making themselves look bad. Because first of all, they're referring to something that happened years ago. And in this new world, stuff that happened from the past is like, you got to do some deep diving in the archives. But also, I feel like whoever this is bringing up your past is just going to put you back on the map. Like, if for some people, you might have been falling off a little bit, but because people keep mentioning your name, it's like, okay, well, let me just sit this out and see how it works, because now everybody's talking about you. Now the numbers are up. In the past, if somebody started talking about you, maybe it would have just been to hurt your feelings. But nowadays, when people start looking up who did this or who did what, because I feel like it has something to do with some online activities. Now you actually get to benefit from that. You don't have to run from this, whatever it is that's coming towards you, even if it's controversial. You don't have to run. All you have to do is sit back and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the labor, the fruits of your labor, because you worked. Whoever this is, you were working in the past, and you have nothing to be ashamed of. Okay? So when they come at you like, remember this, remember that, and everybody starts going to look online, what is she talking about? And then maybe they got to pay for a subscription to even see it, and you getting paid. Either way, it's like maybe in the past you actually thought this through. Maybe even subconsciously you thought like, I need to plant some seeds, so if anybody try to come for me, it'll all come back to me in a positive way. Even if it's just a small amount, it's something. And it's going to help out your situation for whoever this is. I feel like they're going to end up blessing you. They're going to be a blessing to you. And also they took something from you in the past. Like, I feel like it's the nerve of them to try to come at you sideways like this, because they already owe you. But this is how they're paying you back. And I don't feel like they realize it. I feel like this is the universe interceding. So you could be a Cancer. This could be Cancer you're dealing with, or you could have Cancer in your chart. But also this Libra energy is very prominent. I'm seeing a lot of Capricorn right here. So God is giving you a new song. It's almost like maybe this is an artist getting a new song, like a new hit. Or maybe somebody's talking about an old song that's about to be popular, or it's like some demo. Yeah, because I feel like it's like they digging in the archives. Like, so you made somebody saying help. Help is on the way. You getting a break. Somebody's finally getting their break. So maybe they did like some stuff on SoundCloud or something. Because I'm seeing CLOU and then they like, but they talking about beef. Like maybe you did a diss track in the past, and they're like, remember what you said back in the day, blah blah blah, and then everybody's going to look at what you said, and now you get such and such amount of streams or something related to this. Something like basically whoever has your name in their mouth is blessing you and doing so abundantly. I'm also seeing coach. Maybe you getting a new Coach bag, or something about you was riding in Coach or flying in Coach, and now you carrying Coach bags because of these people hating on you. And you living your life. Like, this is the life you dreamed of, and you knew whenever you got involved in whatever this online activity is, it was for a good reason, and you don't regret it. Somebody's a liar. I'm seeing LIA. And maybe this person's even lying about you, but it's like, all right, go ahead and lie and just bring more attention to me. Because it's like, whoever this is, you're prepared for negative and positive. You understand how a battery works. This person is very intelligent. This person is highly emotionally intelligent. With this Ace of Cups here, and it's only the beginning. You made some plans and they're coming to pass. And also you're continuing to make plans. So even in this case, this may be something that's coming up for you. But even in this case, I feel like you're already on the next step or 10 steps ahead. So it's like, all right, this is something I did 10 years ago. Is now starting to come to pass. You're manifesting. Now they talking. That's the whole reason you did what you did. It's free advertisement. Okay. IA. LA. Something happened in LA. But yeah, you can definitely relax and enjoy yourself. And this is your new perspective. This is what it feels like to be on top. You didn't get there just because you blinked your eyes or bat your eyes. You really had to work. And also, I feel like whoever this was, or whoever this is going through this, you know how hard it is, and people are jealous of you because they're like, oh, she's pretty. She gets everything for free. Pretty privilege is what they call it. But that says nothing about, the work that goes into maintaining your appearance. This could be an Aries and also a Capricorn or Leo. but I feel like there could have been some surgery done. But it's also like you care enough about yourself to maintain your physical appearance. And this is what people are jealous of and saying is not fair. Because they roll out of bed and expect people to accept them. Okay, something about adultery. Maybe this is an ex-lover. Maybe it's something about a mixtape. Yeah, I just feel like it's like this mixtape is going to get you so far. Somebody's keeping score. They feel like they're getting one over on you, but they don't realize that you set this up. It's like almost like a chess game. And that one move that they made, that one false move and trying to challenge you, just set it off like dominoes. You are the most incredible person I ever knew. Now they're just admiring your work. Like, wow, you knew all this was going to happen all along. But you're already 10 steps ahead. Like, this person wants to have a heart-to-heart moment with you and be dramatic, like you're the only person in their world, or they're the only person in your world. Something about pride. And I'm getting some LGBT community vibes. Like, maybe this is somebody you knew from the past in the gay community, and they're trying to call you out. It's a blessing in disguise for whoever it is. Maybe somebody's trying to out you. Because I feel like, people work for their rights 24/7. And whatever group you fall into, you're safe. Okay? Nobody can put their hands on you without suffering the consequences, or even speak out of pocket about you. It's called what's it called? Defamation of character. Like, now you understand why people are constantly fighting. They're fighting for their rights. That's why the world is constantly in chaos. They're fighting for their rights. So if somebody tries to start something with you thinking you're soft or just gonna let it roll off, it's like, no, this is actually the attack I was waiting for. This is what's gonna put me on the map. I'm gonna fight this all the way home. Success. Like, no, I'm gonna press charges. I'm gonna go ahead and get that lawsuit money. Somebody's gonna win the lottery. And I feel like it's a lottery, like, whatever the situation is, it's just like, what are the odds that somebody would give you such an opportunity to be successful? They threw themselves under the bus. We both know I am not the one for you. I mean, that goes without saying. But they did try to come at you like they were going to change your life, and they did in the long run. All right, but this energy is getting kind of like, all right, what's next? Because I feel like we already moved on from this, and they really trying to, like, settle down with you. Like, I feel like they're trying to take credit for everything they did. Like, okay. Somebody's being told to breathe. Because this is what I'm getting, like, somebody was being so negative, but they see that you turned that into a positive situation, and now they're trying to say, well, look what I did for you. It's only because I tried to out you that now you're like John Boy. What's his name? Boy? Little boy? John? Ooh, I don't know. What's the guy who sings? Something about breaking the glass above you. I'm trying to think of a LGBT celebrity. I'm seeing the piano player, but I can't think of his name. Boy George. And who else? Who's a piano player? I mean, there's plenty of people that don't talk about their sexual orientation that other people want to talk about. And somebody's trying to out this person, and it's like, well, thank you, because now everybody's talking about me. All right, this is something you've been working on for a while, like a grain of sand, something that's been bothering you. And as soon as they open you up and think they're exposing something, it's a gigantic pearl, $100,000 pearl, $10,000 pearl, whatever it is. It's something you've been working on, investing in yourself, and it's about time for you to cash in. That's what's happening. What does the collective need to hear concerning this? And teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you, and surely I am with you always to the very end of the age. Someone says, but seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. I believe that's Christ who says this. Seek the kingdom first, because your money is coming. Seek to serve the world in some way, the way that Christ said, the kingdom of heaven. Because I also feel like this would have never came to pass unless you hated the world. He has showed you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Yeah. Yeah. So it's like, God says he calls people who hate the world. And, the Bible is so coded and is only meant for some people sometimes, those who have ears to hear. And, you can read it from different perspectives. But I feel like whoever this is, because of the lifestyle that you lived, you would have never been in the situations that you found yourself in that leads you to where you are now and learning so much. It's just like, nobody can really follow you because you're just taking so many unpredictable turns, and they just don't know how you're being successful. Like, how didn't this destroy you? How didn't this destroy the collective? How are they still winning after all of these attacks? How are they still loving mercy and walking humbly with God? How is this possible? They're so confused. But they're feeding you. You're employing them. They're giving you you're giving them jobs. 6 of Swords. Is this you leaving? 7 of Cups. You have so many decisions to make right now. Are you going to leave? Are you going to stay? Situation is benefiting you, whatever it is. They're meaning to attack you, and you're growing from it. The Cobra. Like, imagine I won't say imagine this, but if it was a case where somebody you were getting, or whoever this is in the collective was getting bit, they're going to build up an immunity to this venom. They're getting stronger, and this strength is paying off in other ways. I feel like, how many times can we say this? Is there anything for this message or this collective group? Anything else that the collective needs to hear? Anything else? I just feel like you are in such a good place, almost like lucky. DNW. Oh, somebody said they're on their way. You are so lucky, and man. I feel like somebody's definitely moving on. Other people don't see you the way I do. Somebody's saying, is this positive? Somebody's come on their way. Okay, it's the Cobra. They don't realize just how worth it you are. They still want to pick a fight with you. They just want not just a taste, but a bite. I never want to be apart from you. But they're going to end up being eaten. All right, this is getting weird. You're the love of my life. I feel like the metaphors here are getting kind of out of control. Something about be reasonable. Somebody is evolving. So basically, whatever this is that's going to attack you is going to help you to grow stronger. And we just keep getting this message over and over. I feel like it's almost like like the repetition is making you stronger. This person coming at you sees you as being desirable, and they don't care that they could lose their life, just like a bee sting. They're very compassionate. And also that you can look at anything coming at you negatively as a positive because of the metaphors and everything and the coded language. I just want to get through the day. Like somebody is just basically just being entertained